Hi everybody. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Okay. Go ahead. Hop. Hi. Here we go. Today the API is working. All the good stuff is working. And if I do have to hop off like for a quick second, I am expecting a package like 9 o'clock or something like that. But hello. How y'all doing? Hope you've been having a great day today. We got some more Honkai Star Rail today. And let me load those up. Have them open in the background. So it really does look like I can full on skip the LaFu and a lot of those other updates. So technically I can be up to date. So I think this will be the first time I'm actually up to date. As long as I do this stuff. To skip or not to skip? That is the mighty question. Mighty question. Also, don't mind if I look a lot down, like down below. Looking at the camera, basically. Basically looking at the camera, making sure that the UPS guy. Or fam. Or the fuck is camming. I posted everything. Could get up to date and conceivable. My god. Did Discord crash? Okay, came back for a second. Discord crashed. Oh well, here we go. Let me do real quick because I am trying to get some pieces, some good bits and pieces.
You can't escape the past.
That I need to for the Harmony Trailblazer. I'm trying to trailblaze up. Getting all them traces up.
Stand in position. Attack.
Like until everything
Bam,
burns to ashes.
There we go. No longer in the way. Hiya, Toast. How you doing? How's it? You did the two that can't. You picked the two that can't benefit from any of that. But oh well.
Free will or fate.
My god, man.
Forever triumphant.
Talk about inconceivable matters. Actually, let's put it on auto.
I weep for the departed.
Let's get that hydration going.
It too shall fall.
Set the seas ablaze.
Make sure she's filled up.
Familiar.
Rotate ink painting.
Slightly overfilled her up.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Detonate.
Just barely, though.
Calibrating.
Forever triumphant. Victory is inevitable.
Oh, Sherio's late.
Destined for oblivion.
I might have woken up a tad
I weep
bit
for the
late.
departed. It too shall fall.
Well, that's overkill.
Give you 5 seconds.
Oh, no point. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not nice. Let's make one of them happy, I guess. I can't make one of them happy. Oh, Rappa said.
Familiar.
Let's trying out some new characters that I'm trying to build up.
On the still waters of oblivion.
She's still not active for battle.
Hey, too slow.
100% not fit for battle just yet.
Destined for oblivion.
You're falling apart.
120% not fit for battle.
That won't do. I venture forth to hunt forever.
Go for that one.
Victory is inevitable. Fangs and claws.
Bum,
Sam in
bum, bum.
position.
Ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Show me what you can do.
4 to 5.
I weep for the departed.
A 1, a 2, a 3. Crunch. You got Sunday? You got Sunday Funday for the Hyundai Funday? Hell yeah!
The fearless knows not
Congrats
fear.
on getting Sunday.
Joining the battle.
Do you get? When do you get Sunday? They get Sunday on a Monday or on an actual Sunday? Okay, would not have mattered either way. Bonk.
Familiar.
Ooh, that's not nice.
On the still waters of oblivion.
I venture forth to hunt.
Got
A
Sunday on a
barbarian walks
Wednesday.
into a bar, uses a bonus action to rage and uses his
Hi.
axe on the druid's circle of finding out where to metal stick.
Victory is inevitable. Fangs and claws got dull. Never
Bum.
hesitate. Too
Bum.
slow.
Initiate cleanup.
Don't double hit him though. You bitch.
I weep for the departed.
How you doing, Art?
It too shall fall.
Hope it's not Sunday fun day. Oh yeah, having Rap on the team does not benefit me at all. It does not benefit me at all. So... Oh wait, before I do that, I want to avoid that, yes. Yes, I do generally want to avoid that. Heal them up. And just say, Rappa, you're not good enough just yet. So here you go. Just yet. Was Friday today? Was ready to eat a barrel of goblins? And players tonight? Oh my god.
Now I'm
Was it pretty good?
bald.
Oh. You bald and me already? That was quick. Well, that was quick. But I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good right now. I am waiting for a package, so I have my camera looking outside right now, up and loaded. Just so that I can pay attention where it is. Now I'm bald. I still need this pieces of the Echo War. I need 1, 2, 6, 7 at least to get the bases. Cause I can get one more of these. I'm gonna need at least 7 of those to get to 999 and then activate that. So that's pretty much what I need right now. Also, since I can full-on skip, I'm just gonna skip. That way I can be up to date. Kind of. So you can run into
Let me stay here a little longer in this body.
Oh, man. Oh, you have no idea how much I've been playing, like, on my own time. Just Infinity Nikki. And I so wanted to jump right now. I so was expecting to jump. Fuck me.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier.
Oh, it's not Otto? Not Otto.
What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey, in case you didn't notice, I can't
Game
see
Award?
anything.
Oh, right, the Game Awards
My
are up.
apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me.
I forgot about
Why
that.
do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a
Also, we're
cat-and-dog
basically back to
existence.
Jap City.
Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
Well, you certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Let's not be bullshitted about
Yet you
BG3
will
this
repay
time.
this favor all the same. After all, you're only alive today because of me. You owe me that much.
I mean,
Holy
shouldn't Baldur's Gate
moly.
3 not
Can you get
be
any
on
more conceited?
the awards anymore?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive and helped you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
Okay, I get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to
Oh my
repay a
God.
favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony?
Not me seeing someone
this an IPC
outside
mission?
taking pictures of the lights.
Did they make you a deal?
Of all the
You can
Christmas
have your
lights.
freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like
Oh,
that?
that's funny.
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I'm covering the legs.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now.
People like come
Rewards
fry.
are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best
I mean,
at,
that is
it's
true.
waiting. The sweet dream
Even if
still
you're not
continues,
into
and
the
night
Baldur's
is still
Gate 3,
long.
Baldur's Gate
have
3
plenty of time
100%
to
broke
contemplate
every
your
record,
answer.
basically. On its category and many
She only
others.
left me
Oof.
with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
I mean, yeah, the Spider-Man
By
one
walking
and
straight into a trap.
the Spider-Man one is basically just
Or by
a DLC, just
making
how
amends for past
Tears of
deeds.
Kingdom was also DLC, basically.
When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good.
A DLC game, basically.
So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
I mean, hey,
Can't
Call
you
of Duty
just
has
look
been doing it
back
for
on it
years.
from a
Every single game is a
distance?
DLC.
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you?
Honestly,
Don't
really
tell
not
me
all that
the
well disguised, though.
Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
Still have been on film, and then it was within a year. I mean, actually, a lot of people mentioned about making a new category for DLCs.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I mean, like, if Spider-Man
I'm
could be
aware of the
announced for Game of the
situation.
Year,
You can
if
skip
Breath
the
of the
report.
Wild, well, if Tears of the Kingdom could be
What?
Game of the Year,
What are you
they were
talking
basically
about?
DLCs in a repackaged game.
Mr. 1 Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Mr.
He works for me. You don't know him?
Workday?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir.
Mr. Workday,
Coming
what the
back to
hell
the
is
topic
that
of the
name?
park. Let's just say that it has been recently observed that
They
certain
still kept the day
behaviors
on
are
his
not
name.
tolerated around here.
They just removed the sun and
What
replaced it with
happens if you
work.
violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling.
Hi, Mr. Workday. How may I help you?
corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult
It
to
looks like
explain.
Misaki also got Mr. Workday
you'd like
instead
to
of
see for
actually
yourself?
Sunday.
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage.
Can I be insulted? Oh, yeah.
We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly
We were talking
hit on
about
the
that
idea to
yesterday.
have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law.
Didn't even notice until someone
In
brought it up.
hindsight, that was probably
So,
the first time
I know
I
actually
enforced
brought it up.
order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourists thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. But there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Makes sense.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
I'll write down what I've noticed from now. I'll go over things. I'll meet the others later. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. Be kind to birds. Do not discard trash in trash cans. Please do not use So Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiences the attraction. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Attention! Conducts that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe. They're just not been reviewed.
No consumption of food except for burgers. Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Now let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh.
Because UI becoming
I
from
reckon the
somewhat
worst
okay
that
to
could happen
absolute
for this
dog
one is
shit.
that they'll flip you back on your feet.
Hi, Hex. Hope you're having a good day
Say,
today.
Why don't you test it out this time?
If I remember correctly, there's a
love
character
to see
named
you do a
March, yeah?
handstand.
Do you think there's
Yes.
a Murphy's Law print
No, thank
character
you.
named May that just says, "That may have been me as a gas station goes kaboom"?
But my god! Thank you for the care package. Ah, shit, it's sealed up pretty good. Okay. Ooh, it's nice and cold. And I hope you've been having a good day. Thanks. And yeah, it's really not that nice. Very disorienting. But we'll get used to it like we always do. Because it always gotta
No
happen.
Consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
So you gotta break it? We gotta
Try
break the
me.
rule?
Wait, don't!
In the blink of an eye, ice cream vanished in 1 week's stomach.
Ah. Huh. So, where are those corrective measures?
What's gonna pop up?
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
The stage?
Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage.
Well, we've been on it so much.
Surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test.
That is reasonable,
Neither
actually.
of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Going on in. Oops, stepped on it. Oops, stepped on it. Oops, stepped on it. Doink.
Huh?
Let's try that again.
I mean, I think they just kept the rule.
What's going on?
They kept the rule.
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you?
Yep.
Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
I tried to warn you.
Oh. I really want to explain the entirety of March's lore now. Oh? Lore with March?
How do you feel?
Horrible.
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
Murder?
In any case,
Did
say
someone
what you
say?
will, but I can't sit by
Wait.
and do nothing.
It's gonna take a whole ass
Not
minute.
when I'm the cause of
Murder?
all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Yeah, the kid just puked.
Nothing
He ate ice
complicated.
cream.
All distortions have
And
their
then the
roots.
land
We'll be able to
brought up
trace
a
them to the
rule
source
by making
once
him
they
puke it.
manifest. Breaking a few
Murder?
rules will do.
Finally.
We just need to
I'm
make
on.
sure that the corrective measures that will be
Let me
implemented aren't too
reload
much
this
for
stuff.
us to handle. When a distorted after
Reloaded.
manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then I'll
Not
use
just
the
leave it
power
at a
of
bitch
tuning
floating
to
in
heal
space.
the dreamscape.
Got found in Mark 7. To remember her name
So,
instead of having a normal name.
Can
She
I
just chose
take it
today.
that rules are meant to be broken now?
Oh, I do remember that that's how that was part of her. Do kind of remember that.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Who? Based on the rules, investigate. Oh, hello. Bubble Hound?
Oh, there it is.
Barking,
Found a
barking.
good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Someday places some alfalfa credits in front of the Bubble Hound. No?
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Oh.
Ugh.
Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credits.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
The Dreamfield troop lets Outburst shouts, moving closer.
Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
Just enough. So glad bottle cap. We really don't have a lot. What about the trash can one?
Do not discard trash in trash cans. This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
But
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this.
But
Well,
trash goes in
what
trash
do you
cans.
suggest we throw in?
Anything will do. Throw in money. Throw in trash.
Something's happening.
Oh, it's a golden trash?
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
What? What?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
Pleasant looking trash? Okay. Well, that's interesting. I used to turn trash into golden trash.
Shall we give this capsule machine a try and see what happens?
What will happen? I mean, it worked, didn't it?
Nothing's off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. Since warning have proven futile, punishment is now inevitable.
They
Oh.
can't be seriously going that far, right?
Oh,
No. Hey, look out!
we're fighting, aren't it? Yep, we're fighting. Oh, so now that one. Now that one was going too far.
Joining the battle.
Bum ba dum ba bum ba bum.
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Let's burn him to fucking ashes. Bop, 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 bop.
I venture forth to hunt.
Break the dog.
Triumph!
Bum bum. Bop 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 bop.
Victory is inevitable!
Bunk. Break him.
Rhythm get messed up. Dreams do come
Bounce.
true.
Did the dog not die? Oh, the dog did not die. Okay.
Nap time.
I was expecting it to die. Oh, there is a second go.
The mood is set just right.
Beep,
So
beep.
begin.
Ba-ba-da-ba-dum.
Battle.
Go with that. Bum.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds. Fearless, no,
Pop.
not fear. I won't do.
No. Okay, no bounce. Just hit the dog.
Firefly to fight.
Knock him down. Pop. Pop. Bum bum. That should be it. Yeah.
Oh, did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
They are very finicky.
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
Distortions. The after echoes of the order, once distorted, only add to the chaos. As a tuner, Sunday can easily discern where the harmony of streamscapes has been disrupted. Around here? This one's been distorted.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true.
Yep, that is
Think
true.
of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or a leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit. I almost broke my halo.
God damn.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
Ugh, you're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
I mean, just kids do what kids do. And the kids do is just get hurt. Hurt family. We're next. He's next. Over here. Another one.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. When the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person
You
as
have a good rest of your day.
But
I think everyone's stopping by. I appreciate it.
in circles.
Good. Hello. How you doing?
I'm glad.
Hope you had a good day today.
Look back on my past in this way.
That's a cute name, actually. Roll hamster.
Come now. We should go.
It's a rolling hamster.
This will be a long farewell.
It's an adorable name. What the hell? I may be a tad bit distracted. Is there anything to tune? Around here or something to tune? Will nobody recognize him, though?
Where are we heading next?
OT Mall. There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
It's pretty boring when you know where it comes
from. I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away
from the wrecking ball.
The
wrecking ball hamster. Okay.
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating.
Hello, Welt.
You okay?
Oh, he is.
Fine.
In full on disguise.
The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to
Hi,
say
Tidal.
that nobody has another agenda?
Hi.
Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Oh, that's a pretty
Hold on.
interesting ability, though.
Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Oh.
Thank you.
I wonder if Walt actually did notice, and he just let it slide.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still
Are
in
you lovely folks
Penacony?
doing today? Doing really good.
We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard.
Honkai got some hot dudes. Maybe you have to play. So Sunday is currently the one on the banner right now, and Well is one of the permanent ones.
The last few days.
He's the one on the main cast side.
Come now, it's time we set off. Let's not.
He's basically the
stick too
dad
close
of the
to each
group.
other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
As people had explained to me, Welt is the only one that is actually from Honkai Impact 3rd. Like, legitimately from Impact 3rd. Also, continue our journey?
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do...
Okay, so he did notice.
Put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short
Okay,
sentences.
he did notice. Okay.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
Oh,
He
is
I've
really...
left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never
We got all the
experience the
characters
order
without
again
playing the game
either.
once? Oh my god.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer
Also,
me.
hi, Galaxy.
What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
Okay, so he did let it slide for a little bit, but like, he was like, you know,
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
it's
My
interesting that
sisters
he's
likely
like,
made an agreement of some
okay,
sort
I'll
with
let you
them.
slide, but
As
maybe
for
I
how need
shouldn't.
to move around
So
freely
maybe
in
I won't.
Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only
5 stars?
returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may
Oh,
leave
it does
without
tell you,
regrets?
there is a halo, on the actual
Agreed.
character,
But until you
which
leave
is
Penacony
gold
for
and
good,
purple if it's
you're to
4
stay
star.
by my side.
Gold if it's a 5, if I remember
You have my
correctly
gratitude.
still. Gold if it's 5,
I
purple if it's
left
4.
my home in a hurry too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Need the hot
Come
girls,
with me.
cute outfits,
We'll go find them.
but
You
these are
come along,
resources.
too.
Okay,
plans you
okay.
have?
Boy, this is gonna be a party.
You got 6. Most definitely, you have the normal one, so you have 5 gains. Yeah, because even though I haven't played it in a long while, I still kind of remember some of the stuff. Not all the stuff, but some of the stuff.
We're here. They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
Much less divided amongst the 6 accounts. At this point, you should more than likely you'll have them all in all the 6 accounts, I think.
But I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
Unusual?
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
Oh, wait, right. I won't know a lot of things because I skipped. Right. That's why.
By passenger?
You refuse
do
to
you
pull
mean this
Shang
lady
Li?
here? Or these ladies?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
He makes the game too comfy. Ah, and that's why I wanted Shang Li. By the way, I quite literally have Shang Li and Noel both on the same team when I played it.
To find their way into the lives of organic life forms.
Too late to unskip what you did. What you didn't? No, not too late. But
I have no interest in the.
I'll be learning it later.
So it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all
I like
of
to
your
play games way too
exciting
comfy.
adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I don't have Kokomi though.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next
I have Noel
destination.
for my heels. Oh, right. I keep forgetting that some people are on strike still. There's something else. This Black Swan, the Emperor's World, influenced by 3 paths.
Logic. The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection.
Ah, thank you, Real Hands, for the follow. I appreciate it. I keep forgetting that some people are still on the strike, and Himeko is one of them. At least on the English side. When people said she was bad. I mean, yeah. People do tend to just be dramatic very early on, instead of giving them a chance. You're right, so this has to be related to the Emanators, or perhaps even the Eons. That's why I wanted to know if the geniuses had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence.
Important.
I have never heard of
Sephiroth or
Amphorius,
Cloud?
however.
If it's for cool points, Sephiroth. It sits for power, Sephiroth. Honestly, a lot of reasons Sephiroth also has a cool theme. Sephiroth! Cloud and Sephiroth are both sort of dicks in their own way. So, Sephiroth's kind of cooler. He did kick my ass in Kingdom Hearts, though. A fuck ton of ass kicked in Kingdom Hearts. God damn. But still, Sephiroth's kind of cooler one. Honestly, with Cloud, even and like for that whole crew, I wouldn't even pick Cloud though. Like on the whole crew, I might actually pick more like either wait, what was fuck me? Ninja girl. The ninja kid. I keep forgetting her name. The ninja kid. I would pick that one instead of Cloud. Didn't fight him in Kingdom Hearts 1, so you can't even compare fighting Sephiroth to fighting Cloud. Yeah. But I did fight him in one of the games. Was it the second one that I fought him? I fought him in one of them. Don't know in which one. Sephiroth for you, you're a straight man, and he's streamy. Not to mention that sword, being honest. Madame Herta said the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there's a chance the Garden of Recollection is behind it. She always had a keen interest in the remembrance technology after all. Don't fight Cloud and Kingdom Hearts 2 either. Oh no, I think we're just talking about just, in comparison, just Cloud or Sephiroth. And then I just made a comparison of me getting my ass kicked by Sephiroth, but still preferring Sephiroth. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May's acquaintance a while back. We then went into Kalenga's Abyss to bring the Leviathan's carcass back for our new friends. Speaking of her, this is far too much of an understatement, but none of us has ever expected to see an old friend, Miss Ron May.
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
I like to piss people off at playing him in Smash. Smash? We like Ike, we like Ike. The ones I used to play, like, occasionally when I played Smash was... Marth was one of the characters I used to play. The Joker was the more common one that I played, though. On one hand, you want Fugu, on the other hand, you want Sunday. But who is the question? The question might be, who is building your team better? Does Sunday build it better? Or does Fugu build it better? That's his question. Also, hope you're having a good day. Yotsugi? You're a huge Fire Emblem fan? I tried and played 3 Houses, but I actually got very bored, like, pretty quickly. I could not get invested on it. I still have the game, but I could not get invested on it. It depends on how the future summons units are if they're hot. Yo, that's a mood. Your display came? Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So, is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Sending the good food way back home. You invest in Nihility because they had hot mommy. The only 3 characters I have invested on are currently, because I've barely just been able to just get them up, and thank you for a care package, has been Firefly. Fully on the traces, at least. Full traces on Firefly, on Rappa, and Fei Xiao. Those are the 3 that are fully invested at the moment. And I'm trying to invest at least on my healer, Natasha, and trying to invest on the main character Trailblazes on all of it. Well, all except normal. Physical. Invested on Blade and more Blade. Would the nameless see a point in keeping work favors apart? Problem with Sunday is you got Sparkle and Bronya E1 light count. That is a good question. You got so many other light counts? Goddamn.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany
Even
her
getting more
then,
than one, I
Miss
feel like,
Himiko?
damn, that's a lot of light counts. Even just more than one. So do you need another person who just bumps placement? That's a good. Although I will say, I am very much the wrong person to ask questions about the full-on game and what to get, because I barely know the game. I could just use Bronya or Sparkle. That is true. That is true. You're getting Firefly? I really am getting Firefly for Christmas. I currently am saving. I think I have like 70 something wishes. I want E1 Firefly at least. I want to try and get one copy, but I'm not guaranteed the 50-50, so it's like, it's gonna be a hard struggle. You got Rappa, you don't need Firefly? I got both Rappa and Firefly. But Firefly was literally the first time that she popped up. Was the main reason I started playing the game. For real, are you going for Fuga? They're probably having a wonderful time. You got my Alpha and a new character, Starseed. So you're happy?
So
yeah.
Is anyone gonna tell me what's going on?
I love that Sunday is still in disguise.
March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead? She knows how to present things logically.
Logic. Is Sparkle up behind this right now? Kafka made me play the game and Acheron kept me... kept me high. Ah. Hard as a rock. Apparently there are many Tingyuns here with us. I'm gonna have to break that stereotype you have of me.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself.
I gotta love this shit.
Forget it. I'll tell you. We
You're an
walked
ace,
around
you're
with
fine.
Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Weird? Like how? Like what?
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge.
Try
and
not
he
to
gave us
laugh?
some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
Ah, so that sort of try
Fiction
not to
acts,
laugh
bye.
challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
Blaming it on me?
What happened?
What? We failed the challenge terribly. I still want more candies. Behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th. We failed terribly.
Oh, come
One
on,
dashed you
stop
twice?
interrupting.
Damn.
So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit before standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun...
Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 13 seconds, by the way.
Miss Tingyun ate the candy too, but she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it,
Ad starting.
she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
Every single time she sneezed? The trash pan is still getting pie. My god.
What's your take on this?
Also, this is very much Yak City again.
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves.
Infinite cutscenes again. Saying hi after you say it. Oh my god. Listen, the trash pan is still getting applied. Hi, Cozy, nice seeing you here. That is kind of interesting.
There is no cause for concern.
3-day-long cutscenes,
Similar
yes.
incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Also, hopefully Himiko doesn't pop up too much, because they don't have voice acting right now.
this?
I'm guessing Himiko is obviously going to be part of the strike, but they must be on that particular studio that the rest aren't. Just like how Paimon's voice actor, Sayu, are in a different studio. Maybe these other ones are also in different studios.
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful. Or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Hello!
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Mr. Yang, have you turned on us? Am I still dreaming? Am I still dreaming?
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
I feel like, am I still dreaming kind of fits me. Well, fills in them what happened, been going through, yada, yada, yada. Bitches getting bitches.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony.
Sunday is getting babysat. It's kind of interesting how well the dad is babysitting Sunday.
Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
Yes. I'm not one to boast about past feats, but he was a worthy opponent. Nah, it was a team effort. It was a team effort.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yoon. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yoon to her normal self.
Question, I thought the local stray cat.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yoons aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Going to freeze, they're trying to have high value treats. He's also indignant. The last cats I got that I technically have, well, the cats adopted me basically and my house. Technically the I feel like the easiest way is like somehow leave something slightly open so that the cat might go in. It feels like that would be so that like it cannot go in because they would just want to be secluded entirely. I know that when one of the cats that are over here, over at my house, they're also stray cats. They immediately went to search for like the highest possible spot. Like the more enclosed the spot was, the better it was for the cat to like stay indoors. So like most likely bathrooms and stuff like that are easier for the cat to stay calm and to acclimate to the area. But I still want to know, because if it's refusing entirely, it might be a little bit more complicated. Are you somehow able to get it into, like, maybe the corral? If you have something like that. Like, maybe, like, here you go. Try not to stress it too much, so the one won't run away and stuff like that. Maybe? Maybe someone else has better advice, though. Because the cats around the house, they were all, like, pretty easy to convince to just keep around. We just offered food, left it there, left the site entirely, and then they came slowly coming in. It's like we just can't be on site. That's what we did at home. Now it's cool and not coming in. You just had your Twitch recap and it's wild. Ooh. The business model is quite interesting. Perhaps our merchant guilds, Tingyun. So many Tingyuns. So many Fugues. Fuga, you got news for you? From the Game Awards. Oh, I won't watch the Game Awards, so spoil away.
Your suggestion?
Maybe we had a cat expert?
Which Miss Tingyun are you again?
Ah, I wish.
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingyun to come together to form the Tingyun Merchant Guild.
Tingyun Merchant Guild.
How
Oh my
do you get
god.
the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another.
Hi, Biohazard.
We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know.
I'll get to play it.
To trade with the outside
Fucking
world, so
mint.
come in, Miss
Finally.
Fucking
sake.
Many others, making you the perfect person to handle
Finally.
negotiations on our behalf.
Reviving dead memes. Fucking mint.
I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you
Fucking
see
hell.
what I mean, Mr. Yang?
Has it already been a
There
year since that shit
does
released?
appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I'm finally gonna be able to play it? God damn. I want to clone copies of myself too. Miss Tingyun's got a sense of humor these days.
Hey! You better not be referring to the part about my wits surpassing many others.
Why?
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home.
A new Witcher game?
Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
I've never played a Witcher game.
Yes, more specifically the Xianzhou Luofu.
Now that I'm thinking about it.
Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Also, if I do seem
Story
distracted,
for another time.
I
As
am
host of the
waiting for a
Dreamscape, do
package,
you
and
have
I'm
any suggestions
taking a
for
look at the
fixing
camera.
This problem?
I don't have much to go on now.
Because it's
Perhaps we
supposed
should
to be
talk the
arriving
other Miss
today.
Tingyuns here.
And they always arrive at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m., 11 sometimes. There was one time they fucking appeared at midnight. And like, yeah, I'm paying a little bit close attention to it. I've been fighting with a UPS for a long time. It's been a couple days having to call the goddamn UPS. A lot. Imagine they wanted to switch, like, they had my address correctly and all, and then they didn't go to my address. They went to go, like, they wanted to deliver it to somewhere in Arizona. Some shit like that. And boy, did I have to call a lot. Let me see if we got bad news. What's the bad news? What bad news you got, Toast? Looking for new debit card info, stolen? Fortunately, you have funds elsewhere. Ooh. Never had that one happen to me, but still, goddamn. Very unfortunate. Your package was apparently in the middle of a WWE cage match thanks to you. Oh my god. It's not covered under insurance. It's just your poor pack. Like broke. Oh. Not the people's elbows it received. Imagine. Oh. Damn, if that's what happens, then Elgato's got some explaining to do. Yeah, care package. Thank you for the care package. Tis an Elgato package.
That sounds nice. People never
Merry
forget
Christmas?
a personally prepared home-cooked meal. But then again, gifts should be lasting.
Merry Christmas?
What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day?
Oh. Merry Christmas, bitch!
Merry Christmas.
Not Dwayne Johnson stuff, the ropes, nothing to do with a shattered package. Marked fragile. Blech.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, speaking of cats, I see a cat on the trash bin.
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tingyuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sonny boy.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Dressing up? Oh.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way?
Oh, Toasty, there's a fuck ton of Tingyun.
Girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingyun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tingyuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate,
Every
this
Tingyun
is a known
is
occurrence
Tingyun.
across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tingyuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with?
You made a video?
Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Oh. As you can see, Toasty, we're at a whole plethora of Tingyuns. We're at a Tingyun convention. There is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 Tingyuns. At least one will say yes eventually.
Huh? You can't fly? Why?
Oh my god.
I can. I can fly. A long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into
Mega
the
speaker
sky.
Rose?
I'll take you next time. Pinky promise? Should we get someone to watch over her?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
Invincible fan wielder. I didn't even truly realize that you're here.
Huh? Yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
Not this one.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Oh, the question mark Tingyun. Let's go for the money grubber Tingyun. I play my music so loud the owner complains. Catches you. Catch me if you can.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
She's gonna take all our credits. She's gonna take all our credits. And I feel like Toasty would be up for it. Let's go ahead and talk to this thing, Yoon.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingyun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal. There she is. So this is just a side of Miss... This... This is also a side of Miss Tingyun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try.
This
My
is
lady,
somewhat normal. I love
if I
it.
may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingyun
Customers
hostage...
idiots to their faces. Hey, listen here, you idiot. Idiot sandwich. Just sad boy Sunday all week long because the big manager drives around complaining about it. Continue to do so on a daily basis. And that's on good customer service. I'ma call you an idiot no matter what. Brace yourself for a gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Wait, that does not math correctly. What? Know that there are 4 pair of eyes between the 3 of us. Are there 2 that are what? What? In that context, that is just Welt alone. In that context, you're just removing yourself and Marsh. In the second context. This is once called idiots. They shouldn't be an idiot. Remember, we're the most formidable people in all of Pena County. Idiots generally take offense at being idiots because they're dumb and idiot. Idiot. Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. There's many pairs of eyes.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingyun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
She really is somewhat
Kindly
normal.
Forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look! It's working!
Oh.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
God, that's hot! What the fuck?
Miss Tingyun, you're finally back! You may be small.
Damn!
You're pretty amazing.
Fall a silly string tonight?
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
I wonder why 1 week did not say anything.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
What? The darkness descends upon the eyes, reminiscent of chaos before the birth of the universe. Mystic
Don't
chaos.
be afraid.
What the fuck is happening?
What is this place?
What?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
So it's the emanator that was taking over her body?
Who?
Or a copy of her body? Still within her?
And who am I? Is that where I came from? And where does this path lead?
Bro, I'm intrigued. Please don't call her big sister Fugue's story. Okay.
That looks so familiar. Does she want to lead me somewhere?
That is a different version of Fugue, though. I was saying you live by, but it's PG-13.
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Excuse me.
Is this her,
Could you tell
the
me
Herta
where
station?
I am? Can they not hear me?
Misfortune of survivors must go on. There's no time to go. I mean, there's no time to waste. Oh, an out-of-body experience? Oh, this is Herta Station.
Girl is...
Though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions, even though her cognition is still in a chaotic state. From what has been observed so far, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. However, an unbearably intense pain would immediately attack her with a high frequency, enough to interrupt her thoughts or even render her temporarily unconscious. Redacted, the relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ruan Mei for her to decide whether the observed subject's senses should be temporarily numbed before conducting a questioning. Correction. We have temporarily blocked the subject's various senses and are trying as much as we can to alleviate their pain. No further questioning will be made until the body's repair has made some progress. Until then, there's a record of the questions the observed subject has already answered. What's your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds. Ting Yun. Number 2. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. After being questioned 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details, but struggles to elucidate the knowledge during the limited period of appearance. Ooh.
Ting Yun. What a familiar name.
It's your
Do
name.
I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
Okay.
It's you again. These
are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
Show thyself.
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
Okay.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
More than likely.
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous.
Oh?
And you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
Oh?
My scars? Wait! Is this called coexisting?
Don't worry.
Coexisting, though.
As I said before, you're not alone.
The fearless knows not fear.
This is intriguing, though.
That won't do.
What's happening?
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's burn him to ashes, though.
I venture forth.
Wreck these bitches.
Forever.
Bang, 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 bang.
Victory is inevitable.
Bang. Bang.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5
Bang.
seconds.
Bang. Even tinier bang.
Let the show begin.
Let's finish off the big guy first. We're doing as much damage as we can, though.
Never hesitate. Too slow.
Take your positions.
Bump. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, yeah. Focusing the big guy immediately. Did a lot.
How can it be?
Good.
Why are there still so many of them?
There's a lot. And they're recovering again?
The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them.
Oh.
No one can.
Ron May.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your two choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
Hi, Noah.
Oh. No wonder those two ignored me. Am I just a wandering spirit now?
Thank you for the care package.
Close, but not quite.
So...
Wait, then
I'm
how is
trapped
Ron May's...
between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
How the fuck?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
Hi, hi. I'll be doing well.
I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
I'm very much invested in this right now.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path. And only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side. Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment, and it just so happens I was able to fulfill his request.
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit.
Antilia.
Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail.
Oh?
You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's
So
no
wait, what
need
happened
for
to the
that.
tails? Did they
This was
cut
merely
it?
a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up,
So
you won't
that has been
remember any
repaid.
of these details. I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
So she did, in reality, died in that moment. She did literally just snap her neck in that beginning time. God damn.
Are you all right?
Did I pass out?
Only for a little while. It's okay. You didn't end up in the dream flux freeze. Oh, we were just about to make a memorial portrait of. My God, only for a little while.
Tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingyun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
But something happened to change that outcome?
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingyun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingyun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way,
who was the
partly
merchant?
to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's all right. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after. But damn, that does in fact mean that Honkai
so glad again.
Went immediately dark pretty
I'm
quickly.
A local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
And it wasn't a double body, it was the original body that died.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingyun is resolved, are we meeting your other 2 companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingyun in your hands.
Uh-huh. But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then. This is ridiculous.
Also knowing that it went that dark immediately, damn. Damn. Talk about the game getting dark immediately.
Shall we keep
by
going
snapping
then?
her neck. No, she still has her tail. Then what was the modification she did? I wonder what was the modification that they did to her tail. Are we going?
Did you forget already? Miss Tingyun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Ah, souvenirs?
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me. Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou.
Ah,
so
the same friends from the last
both
time.
your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
Okay.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
No, I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time.
Bonk.
So we better not drag our feet.
Bonk, bonk. Bonk, bonk. So we'll sing. Okay. Okay, that's not them.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the Dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home.
Good local specialties.
My 2 friends here are more familiar with the dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
What a mellow
Why,
voice.
you really know how to flatter. Go ahead, browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
Brother Hanu Launcher, Clucky Eye Mask, Unicycler. Maybe a Clucky Eye Mask, baby.
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
Maybe.
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift. Let's go with that. Next is General Jing Yuan.
Some Penacony shares. Dreamjoy Memoir Film Reel. Send him a division of elite fighters. I mean, I feel like he would be a film guy. Elite fighters feels like, he would like some fighters on his side, but he already has fighters on his side. Maybe he'll like a film.
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission.
Oh, the teeny tiny
She
dragon.
loves excitement.
Soul Glad Syrup, Hamster Ball Night Hair Clip, Alluvian Wings Syrup. Wing accessories. No, they're a dragon. A hair... Maybe the syrup.
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home. That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected.
Hey!
And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Some extra time.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea I can get behind. But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded.
Okay.
I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
What? What is that personal matter?
This is a good spot.
What would
Miss
that
Ting-Yoon,
personal matter?
what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough. But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
Thank you for care package.
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Ah! I don't fucking know. Should I just go with Thing You How?
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fantilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while, I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingyun, if you recall?
A bit mysterious, a bit dangerous, a bit calculating. Feels more like more calculating.
That part is true. I'm always calculating when it comes to business, but never with people. So, what did she seem like to you?
A shrewd merchant, a potential emanator of destruction. A shrewd merchant.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued.
Ah, silver-tongued.
Was there anything particularly memorable?
High IQ, extremely flexible. March 7 said you were bossy.
Hey, no tattling!
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember?
In your eyes, am I just like the Tingyun you remember? In a way, no.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingyun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Lawfu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
we wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Sanjo journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well.
Okay.
But after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you. That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly.
Oh, that's real kind.
We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Oh, this is so sweet. You're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear
definitely a very sweet part.
will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingyun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see.
Oh.
I just hope the Tingyun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
No.
Let's continue on our way.
I mean, we're still in Jap City, so it's fine. This is all part of Jap City, so it's fine. It is quite literally part of it, so... You're good. You're good. Money! Dun, 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 dun. No, I don't want to disconnect from that. Okay, so I think I have 78 wishes. Yeah, 78. 2 more. 12 for your guaranteed. Wait, was it 90 or 80 in here? View details. Is it 90? 90. Okay, 12 for guaranteed hardcore pity. Okay. I always count for worst case scenario on Wish's side.
A dream about eons?
Oh, hello, Dr. Edward again.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
Well, just a friendly reminder. Being too picky won't help you find the best dreams. You'll just dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfect for you. The story unfolds in the Shenzhou Alliance, where a young sword master strives to become the sword champion. However, his junior Foxy and Sora, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
It sounds familiar because you did.
I love customers like you. So easy to work with.
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors.
Oh?
After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
Here are the dream bubbles I've prepared for you. Thank you for your business.
Oh, it's so cute!
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order. I suppose it's time to head back?
I guess so. Tingyun's stream bubble. Radiant Feldstar. Let's go. Head on out.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingyun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Oh my god, it's just our picture. Smack! Smack! Oh, they stop dancing when we smack them? Oh, I so want. Oh, wait, what's this? You find an arcade machine that has been set up, though it doesn't have eyes, or eyes not for a moment. What? Hey, friend, you're curious about what kind of exciting games I have here? The arcade machine silently invites you. Hello, Kugan. There's a package for you. Please sign here. Oh, wait, 1 second. I have to go real quick. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, at least it seems okay. Kind of want to make sure. Oh, you know what? Perfect timing. At time. Kind of want to make sure that this shit is actually good and functional. Because I had so much trouble getting this shit. Where do we plug this? Oh, over here. Okay, that seems to work. Oh, that seems to work. Okay. Oh, everything seems to work. Okay, perfect. I just really had to make sure that this shit was working. Okay. My package is there. And it's good and working. So sometime eventually, I have to replace Touch Portal with this. Okay. There we go. Ooh, we're actually having physical buttons. Nice. Okay, let's go. Secret businessman. Item isn't damaged. Need to go through. There's still 200 packages to deliver and shit like that. But what's with the arcade machine? Adventure game console. Daughter catch. So just different style of games. Hello, Himeko. Also, welcome back from the ads.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived yet?
Oh, right, she has no voice actor. Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an old acquaintance of yours. Oh, well, hello.
Long time
Hello,
no
Yukong.
see, everyone.
Madame Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
Yeah. So precious.
But now it seems it was unnecessary. Ting Yun, I'm here to take you home.
Yeah. You have lots to catch up on. Being part so long will give us some space.
Madame Yukong. I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
Beat you at arm wrestling?
Still the same. Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Xianzhou.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
Why?
Oh.
You don't want to?
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron Mei, who has no ties to the Xianzhou, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now,
Yeah, actually, what
the
do
marks
they
of
mean?
ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Xianzhou's enemies.
Okay.
When Ron Mei visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you
Okay.
decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Oh?
Is that...
Another one?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tingyuns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her? What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse. Madame Yukong, do you remember?
Oh, the tail is now
Perhaps
pink
that was
instead of
just an
brown.
ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child.
Or red?
That was her first experience with the sky.
So that's the biggest difference right now with the tail. Different coloring.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized.
Oh?
Not just by the view, but by a realization.
Oh, I'm dropping frames like hell. But why? I'm dropping frames like hell, but why? Drop frames network. Because of network issue. Well, that's interesting. Let's see if it stabilizes. Not, I'll just end stream once this cutscene is over. Although, this is cutscene simulator.
In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now.
Really are
He's
heavy.
reliable, but he
Drop
can
frames
be
right
a
now.
bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madame Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you? In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox, not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game. Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
That's so sweet. A moment of silence lingers after the departure is often indistinguishable from parting, yet they are fortunate enough to not have the way between. But luck never seems to favor everyone. It seems to lowering the bitrate by 2K help.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables. So it shouldn't matter if we add another.
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Okay.
Shall we go then?
Let's go.
He really
Our
does
journey
love
can't
his
begin if I can't take this
sister.
first step.
He really does love his sister, though. Although, the internet's still acting up, so I feel like I should just end it today, because honestly, it's been a bitch. Been a bitch right now. Maybe I should just cut my losses today, so I do apologize for that. I might just end up cutting my losses today. But, either way, I still appreciate it, y'all that stopped by and all that good stuff. And sorry for the internet being all that cut up. But I'll be back on Saturday, gonna be doing well, depending if something happens. Might actually be even live tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. Can't confirm that one just yet. But I will 100% will be live on Saturday. We do got a sponsored VR game, which is called Stilt, which is pretty cool. Well, I really got interested in it because it was pretty nice. So I shall be seeing you all on Saturday, and I do apologize that the internet is just being a fucky wucky bitch motherfucker. So I shall see you real soon.